Tricky Bricky back once again. Let's turn some lights on. There's a light in here. Not that the lights are the best. Let's see if I can make it a little bit better than what it already is somehow. Yo, somebody directed completely different direction. What are we doing? Let's see if we can spin that round. Bring that into there. That might be a bit better. There we go. Oi oi. How you doing, geezer? You right, man? Yo, what's up? Yeah, I got some really sad news, guys and girls. Really sad. Yeah, my nan. I don't know if you guys remember my nan. Loads of people helped her one time on her 90th birthday and all that stuff. She passed away last night, guys. Yeah, my nan's passed away. No, 2 o'clock this morning. Very sad, mate. Very sad. How you doing, everyone? 75 people. Yo, how are we all doing? Yeah, so last night, big thing. Lost my nan. It's this bad thing, you know. It's gutted me, man. It's gutted me. I went to work today, and I don't know. I just ain't been right. Sad old day. And coupled with that, with my computer dying, it just seems like a really bad day. And a bit of holiday blues and all that stuff. She done well, man. Cheers, everyone. Thank you so much for your support. Yeah, I'm just a little bit in shock from it all, really. You know, I knew it was coming. It's getting old and stuff, you know, but it's just one of them big shocks, in it. You know what I mean? That's the one, Jason. Yeah, I did, mate. Yeah, did a wall for her. That was one of my first videos, bro. I did, yeah. When I put a little wall for my old nan, bless her soul. So yeah, my nan's passed away, which is really sad. Found out first thing this morning, about 6 a.m. UK time. My mum rang me up and let me know. So yeah, it's just it's put me in a down place. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's the one, Callum. Right near the beginning. So I went to work today, try and keep my mind occupied and everything, you know, but my mind ain't been right all day, you know. I've just been thinking about my family and that. So after work, I popped and saw my cousin Malcolm, who I did that job round with Nana's with. So I went to see him, and lost my mum last year. Oh, Dutchman, mate, I feel for you, bro. It's times like now, it's like, I feel really lost at the moment. Do you know what I mean? Hey, Tricky, just come on. How you doing, Sam's dad? You all cool, man? Yeah, so I've lost my grandma. She's up there now with my granddad. She's passed away, man. She was in her 90s. She's done really well. And from what my mum said, my mum was with her and my auntie was with her at the same time. So they said that she died. She just closed her eyes and had a little smile, and that was her last breath. So yeah, it's a morbid old day, and coupled with the fact that my computer's died. She had a good innings. Yeah, that's it. Lost my granddad in January. Nanas and grandmas are the best. Do you know what? It's my last grandparent as well. I have all my grandparents. I lost my father's side grandparents when I was really young, and now I've lost my granddad and my nan. So yeah, I'm on a Chinese, man. Cheers, Matt. Thank you, bro. Yeah, it's one of them things, isn't it? It's one of them things. Life comes to an end, unfortunately. It's a sad circumstance for anyone to deal with. I'm trying to take it on the chin at the moment, you know what I mean? I'm trying to be strong in that from my family and stuff, but it ain't easy. really isn't. You know, I sort of knew it was coming, but you all sort of, I don't know, almost accept it and try and continue with life to the back of your mind, you know what I mean? But sometimes you just can't. It comes back, you know. It's really difficult, you know what I mean? I've got some brilliant memories, Wayne, yeah. I really have. So, she's at rest now. So, yeah. And this is the only way I'm going to be able to do my live streams at the moment as well while I'm on the subject of things dying. My computer's died. I think I burnt out the graphics card. So I've been looking at more computers, another couple of grand. So it's all come as a bit of a mad week, really. Back to work, getting my head down, trying to be positive, and then you get smashed with a load of bad news, you know. But that's what life's about. It's here to test you. What graphics card have I got? I've got a Tough Gaming 1060 and Nvidia. The monitor won't come on. I can't even get onto my computer at the moment. It's in bits. I'm in that. Excuse the mess, but look at it. It's down there. Look, there's the monitor. I've had my laptop out. It's a complete mess in here at the moment. Tricky Bricky Studio is looking like a complete tip. I've had everything out. I've tried my PlayStation on the monitor. The monitor's not coming on. How you doing, Ian? Yo, let's turn this camera back round. Live chat. Get yourself a lottery ticket tomorrow, mate. I need one. Oh God, he's turned it back. He's turned it back again. I need a lottery ticket, that's for sure. Yes, I need a bit of luck. It seems quite daunting that tomorrow night I'm not going to be able to do a proper Tricky Bricky experience. I'm only going to be able to do something over my phone. You know what I mean? Until I get this all sorted, but I just don't know where to start. I really don't. Some of you guys have noticed that my live streams cut out every now and then. It's because it's been overheating. I think there's too much information going into the computer to hold it. You know, I think my idea of a live stream was too much for my computer. So I'm gonna have to upgrade the whole thing, or maybe it's just the monitor. I don't know whether it might just be the monitor. Cheers, Bill. Means a lot, bro. How you doing, LG? Yeah, I'm on the Chinese, mate. I'd have something to cheer me up. I'm not doing too bad, man. What's happened to you? Okay? Yeah, I'm okay, Keith. Yeah, the bad news is I've lost my grandmother today, man. Lost my grandmother around 2 o'clock this morning. So all my grandparents are gone now. I've only got my mum. Just my mum left now, you know. I had my seniors. So that's sad, but yeah. But at 42 years of age, I suppose I'm lucky to still have my mum, you know what I mean? I say it comes in threes. Tricky phone, computer, now and then. You've bad luck, is that the way, bro? I hope so, Craig. Yeah, you're right, man. That is 3 things, isn't it? You're right, that's why I got to look at it, you know. It is sad. It is really sad. I tried to put on a good show, man. I'll try, Wayne. I mean, I did a little bit of filming today, but my mind really hasn't been with it, and I feel like I'm letting everyone down in a way that I haven't been able to do. I haven't been my normal self for a while now, you know. I need to get my head straight and get everything back in motion. Start channeling towards what directions are, you know. Cheers, Keith. Thank you, man. Yeah, my mum was just tried to ring me a minute ago, but I busied her off because, yeah, she just said, I hope you're on okay and everything, you know. Cheers, Jules. Thank you, my man. Oh, man, hope your knee's getting better, bro. Ryan, yeah, mate, just go straight down the hole, bro. God. So nice, the Chinese around the corner for me. I couldn't afford to buy Chinese tonight, but I thought, you know what? I need something to cheer me up. So I bought a bottle of Coke, some beef chow mein, some chicken balls, and I've got a little bit of vodka in the fridge. So yeah, I've got to look after my mum at the moment. You know, spoken to Amy a few times today, my little sister. I haven't spoken to my older sister yet, but we'll definitely have a chat later, you know. I just want to get myself back into I just got to look forward now, you know what I mean? In a way, it's really difficult to understand grief, I suppose, unless you've been through it, but it's weird at the time. It's like nothing else. I feel very strange. Yeah, you know, Sparky. Cheers, man. Just seems really weird. You know what I mean? All my life, so 42 years I've known that woman. Now it's gone. Really weird. Cheers, Elliot. Thank you, bro. Really appreciate that, mate. Top man. Yeah, it's not easy for anyone to go through grief. I don't think it's really sunk in yet, if I'm honest. I seem a little bit blasé about it all at the moment, and I shouldn't be, but I suppose it hasn't really sunk in. I just don't know. Oh, I know I've got to be strong for my mum. You know what I mean? How you doing, Danny? Do I play games on my PC? No, I don't, man. No, I don't. I mean, I need to upgrade the yes. How you doing, Jay? Thank you, my man. Yeah, thinking about the computer. Yeah, I just think I need to upgrade the graphics card because if I'm pumping out 4K videos onto my live stream or even 720 videos, it's a lot of information going through a graphics card. So yeah, I've got to sort of get something that can handle the 300 odd clips that I've got on my YouTube channel. Thank you, Outlaw. I really appreciate that, bro. It is grief's a very strange thing, man. 100%. Please don't forget to hit that thumbs up, guys and girls. Yeah, their life are tricky, eh? Yeah, it's a mad one. Craig, can you do me a favour and I can do it actually. I can do it. Oh, it says, oh, well done, mate. Well done, Craig. Very true. Yeah, exactly that, Outlaw. Let me just finish what Outlaw said. It does, mate. You look at that. Chris, sorry to hear your sad news. Yeah, man. Yeah, of course I'm gonna take care of my mum. Granddad's back. My old nan's with Granddad now. Aye, she's with my old Granddad. You know, Lawrence, mate, it's weird, isn't it? It's weird. It really hasn't set in. But all day long, I've just been having memories from when I was a kid and stuff. You know, my nan. It's been really weird. My granddad was such a big figure in my life. My nan sort of just followed along with what my granddad said. But when he went, my nana showed me how much of a rock she really was. So, yeah. Could do with Chinese. They don't do it in hospital. Yeah, there's going to be some good videos coming up soon. I know I've been promising them for a while. I've got another technical issue with my computer and everything. But hey, Rome weren't built for a day, you know. Weren't built in a day. Cheers, I will never confirm. How you doing, Bo? Thanks for the comment, man. Really appreciate it, Bo. Nice one. Yeah, they are. Grandparents are irreplaceable, you know what I mean? It's difficult. It is really difficult. I don't know what I'm going to do if I'm honest. I mean, in a way, I survive without my nan. You know, I'm not self-sufficient from my nan in any way. I haven't been, you know, in my life really. But it's just that person you can go and get common sense out of every now and then. Is a little bit more grounded than everyone else. And that sort of knowledge and value you get from people of senior people or close to you is irreplaceable. You know. Yeah. Yeah, I did, man. Yeah, PD. Yeah, I did, bro. Yeah. I've got to carry on doing it for me, nan. You know. Definitely. Cheers, Clive. Thank you, my man. Cheers, Bill. Yeah, really appreciate it, guys. Really appreciate it. I just feel a little bit lost at the moment, you know. I'm going to stick my hat on. My nan bought me. Here we go. Tricky Bricky Nan hat. It's the one my nan got me, my New York Yankees. Bless her. Yeah, I'll see you guys can get an idea. There she is, God rest her soul. There's my granddad and there's my poor nan there, look. They're back together now, bless them. My granddad was a cheeky fella with his moustache, look. My nan are there, bless him. You must be feeling the love too, Tricky. Yeah, I am. I'm just gobsmacked, actually. I really am. King and Queen Tricky. When my dad watched football in front of us, he would scream all sorts of filth at the TV. When Granddad was there, he was quiet. Yeah, man. Quiet as a mouse. It's mental, isn't it? I remember like when my nan turned 90, everyone else we all donated, didn't we? Everyone donated and we got my nana a beautiful necklace. She's still got that with her now. You know that. She's got her with her right now, right to the end. So there's a little bit of the Tricky Bricky show going with her, which is nice to know. It's comforting. Anyway. See, I'm human, guys. I've got feelings. I ain't just a fucking wreckhead. You know, real life does happen, doesn't it? And it comes at the craziest of times when you least expect things to happen. That's the one, man. That's the one, Craig. Mental, eh? Haha. I feel like I want to bang some tunes on. Liven myself up a little bit. But I'm screwed if I know. How you doing, Sue? I just heard, really sorry about the news of your grandmother. It's going to take a while to grieve. Don't be shy to cry out. Thank you so much. How you doing, Carl? You good, bro? Yeah, I've gone back on site for a little while, bro. I've gone back on site for a little while out of necessity, really. I had any private work coming, ready to roll, waiting for things to happen. On the extension job, waiting for a steel to go in. That's taken a while. I've been getting the steel and getting it round the back. I mean, I'm the bricklayer, you know what I mean? I'm not the steel mover. Cheers, Jules. Thank you so much. Cheers, UK Medic. Yeah, it's a sad old day, you know what I mean? Woke up 6 o'clock this morning to hear your nan's died. And coupled with holiday blues, going back to work, computer dying, and my nan dying, everything just seems to come, and losing my phone in Thailand. It's just one of them things, you know what I mean? Life goes on, doesn't it? I can't be morbid about it. I can't let it get on top of me. I've got to be the bigger man, you know. I've got to be stronger in myself. Can't be a pussy. But sometimes things are sent to test us, and although we might get near breaking point, you've always got to remember tomorrow the sun's going to rise. It's going to be a new day. Exactly that. The sun will break through the clouds. How you doing, John? Thank you, my man. Cheers. Thank you so much for your support, guys. Really, really does mean a lot to me. How you doing, PK? Cheers, Bo. Thank you so much, man. You mean a lot to me, Bo. Yo. So computer's down. No more Shannon Briggs at the moment. Hopefully it's saved somewhere. Flowers in the attic. How you doing, Bo? Thank you so much, mate. Thank you so much. Oh, yeah. How you doing, John? You good, my man? Yeah, it's a bummer of that, bro, isn't it? You know, John. How are you, man? You good? How's the cave going? Exactly that, Ross. Yeah, exactly that, brother. Yeah, I've just got to keep my head up, bro, and just keep going. Won't be long, John. It won't be long, bro. I need a holiday. I need another one now, mate, after the news I've had this today. You know, I want to get back over there soon, quick as I can. Really, really do. Need to get back. Need to get back, man. Jaeger bombs. Oi, oi. Big ones, yeah? Let's go for a little tour around Tricky's cave. Tricky's cave, look. Da. Into the kitchen. Oh, it's a mess in here, look. It's a proper mess in here today. Got my running machine, look. Tricky's running machine. There we go. Running machine in the kitchen. Happy days. Look at this, look. Here's my cactus. Oi, oi. He's got his cactus, look. Paint pots. Batteries. Oh, yeah. Drill on top of the cabinet. Oh, God. Jaeger bombs. I love some Jaegers right now, I can tell you. Let's see what we can find instead, though. Let's have a fucking drink, shall we? Let's have a drink. Let's get one down my neck. You got to promise. That's why today it's called the present, mate. It's because it's a gift. Yeah, boy. I've got a little bit of vodka. I ain't got a lot. But I've got some. Little dribble in there. It's probably as much as I need, if I'm honest. Little John in the house. Yo. Let's get a little drop of vodka down me Gregory pack. Oh. So a stiff one of them and a big old cigarette, shall we? One of them put ones. How you doing, Brad Britain? You all good, my man? Respect Tricky, brother. You all good, Mo? Bit of a sad day for the Tricky Bricky today, but hey, life goes on. Never nice when you lose a member of your family, you know what I mean? But especially such a backbone to the family as well. After my granddad going and stuff, you know what I mean? My nan was promoted to senior. My granddad was too strict before all that, you know. He wouldn't have had any of that. Let's get myself at an angle. I can actually relax. God. Yo, how you doing, Menzo? Yeah, my nan died, mate. My nan died 2 o'clock this morning, bro. And I'm with my computer dying and bloody coming back from holiday, losing my phone and everything, bro. It's just fucking life's a dickhead sometimes, isn't it? life ain't always, you know, ain't always good. Ha! How you doing, Fortuna? You good, man? Cheers, guys. Thank you so much. Yeah. All I got to think now is I got to do my nan proud. You know what I mean? Just keep going in the same direction. Just keep trying to push forward and make things. Well, I don't know. At the moment, I'm a little bit lost. If I'm really honest, I feel a little bit lost in my life in general at the moment. Where it's going, what I'm doing. Don't feel like I've got the energy I used to have. But I'm not going to let that deter me. It's a challenge. Rome weren't built in a day, but all roads lead to Rome. You know what I mean? Thank you so much, Queen Bee. Yeah, I hope she is. I know she was. I know, like, she used to tell everyone who came around, Adam built me a wall out the front. She used to tell all her friends and that about that. Bless her. Please, I know it's like a bit beggy, but please don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Yo. Yeah, so we're back on site anyway. And with my computer being down and losing a phone, I can't do so much editing at the moment, which is a pain in the arse. Queen Bee in the house. Yo, it's all good to see so many new names popping up in the chat. It's really cool. Thank you, guys. Cheers for your support. So yeah, I mean, you know, have any of you guys dealt with grief? Anyone want to chat about that? You know, any tips? It's not easy, is it? You know. What's your best memory you have, mate? Or one of them? Probably one of my favourite ones was when we were younger, really younger. My granddad and my nan were up there at a buffet. I think it was a Christmas thing, like Boxing Day. And my granddad went up to the buffet with my nan. He goes, "Whoa, I'm going to make a right pig of myself." And my nana went, "No, you will not." And as he did that, my granddad stood on a creaky floorboard. It went, it sounded like a fart. It went, brrr. And everyone looked round and went, "Granddad." My nana whacked him. "Bill, you dirty old man." I remember that as a kid. That's one of my funniest memories. The old creaky floorboard trick. I'm going to make a right pig out of myself. Only advice I can give is don't bottle in your emotions. Go into a room, be yourself, man. Yeah, have a good cry. Yes, man, cry too, brother. Yeah, you know, man. Yo, I lost my nan. I was 8 years old. I was 55, very young age. Oh, Bill. Yeah, I lost my dad's nan. Well, my dad's mum when I was really young. I was about 8. I lost my grandpa when I was about 6, and then my nan when she was about 8. It's really sad, isn't it? You know, grief. It's not an easy thing to deal with. Coming to terms with it's probably the hardest bit. I hope so, Renzo. I hope so. I've been a little shit through the years, but hopefully I'll prove to her I've grown into a man. Ish. Try my hardest. Very trying, as I'm told. Right, there we go. Yeah. Ha! So anyway, yeah, I just don't really know what to say anymore. Normally now I'll be banging on a video, banging on some new tunes. No, like, but I can't do it at the moment, which is putting a bummer on things for me as well, if you know what I mean. Oh, Bear Britain. I know, man. It's awful, bro. You just have to keep your chin up, don't you? You know what I mean? Just got to keep. You got to look on the bright side of things. You know what I mean? I made me laugh, Nan, yeah. Oh, I made me Nan laugh. God, yeah. You know Renzo, definitely, man. Craig, how you doing, my man? My nan died. I thought you better with dementia in January. I still go and see her every week, put flowers. Cheers, Craig. Yeah, mate. Yeah. Yeah, my nan started suffering a bit of dementia towards the end. I'll go around, she'd tell me the same thing 3 or 4 times over, and I just carried on talking to her, same as I would do. I didn't make an issue of it. I just carried on chatting with her. You know, I bet it does, Craig, mate. I bet it does, bro. It hasn't really set in for me yet, man. Hasn't set in for me yet from a phone call. I think it'll set in the most when I see my mum. You know, Craig, didn't you? Lost my old man when I was 11, 4 years ago. Still think about him. No, you never forget, bro. Yeah, I am in shock, really. I am still in shock about it all. My brother died when I was 50, cleaned out his apartment gradually. Oh, man. Yeah. You know, it's nothing you can do about it. That's what hurts the most. That's what really does hurt the most. There's nothing you can do to stop it happening. It's just going to happen regardless. If you've got £1 million, £10 million, whether you've got richness, love, whatever you've got, there's nothing you can change it. There's one thing that we're all born with, and that's guaranteed things: is you're going to get taxed and you're going to die. It's just when it happens, someone who's close to you, happens all the time, doesn't it? You watch the news, 2,000 people have died of COVID today, and you're like, oh, I didn't know any of them, so it doesn't seem real. It's just, yeah, 90, Craig, exactly, bro. Yeah, if someone offered you 90 years on this earth, you'd take it, wouldn't you? You'd take it, unless you're 89. And you might want a few more. But yeah, when you first start, maybe you got 90. I think it's a good thing that you don't know how long you've got, because you might plan your life a little bit different. You know, some people might plan their lives in a different way than you. You know what I mean? She was older than 90. I mean, 90 was a couple of years back now, isn't it? I think she was just turning 92. I think it might be 93. I can't remember. I think it was 90, wasn't it? Good genes, Tricky. Yeah. Yeah, my granddad was up that age as well, you know. Isn't it strange? We embrace the birth of our loved ones, but we all struggle with losing their life. It's a funny thing. It really is, isn't it? Always take one day at a time, guys and girls. Don't forget, I always say this is one of my sayings, isn't it? We're here for a short time and a good time. So don't waste a day laying in bed, feeling sorry for yourself and all that. Like, there's things to be done in this world. It ain't going to happen unless you get up there and do it. So take that on board if you can, if you know where I'm coming from. I mean, so many days I've just sat in bed and couldn't be asked to get up and all that. Like, now I feel what a waste. I don't want to waste any more of them. I've been trying to go to sleep every night recently, and I've tried this new little like thing in my mind. I thought, you know what? If you go to bed with the subconscious, is a funny old thing, isn't it? The brain and how it works when you sleep, and it controls a hell of a lot of what you're going to feel like the next day, how good a sleep you have, and all that lot. But I started thinking, what's the last thing you think of before you go to sleep? Now let's try and think of that in your own self now. When you go to sleep at night, you're laying there and maybe you've got the telly on, you fall asleep in front of the telly, or maybe you fall asleep in a dark room. Some of us like it pitch black. Me personally, I like a little bit of background noise. But when you go to sleep, what's the last thing you actually think before you fall asleep? Before you pass out? Before you go into the land and nod? It's a strange thing to think about, right? But if you can channel that into your own brain to be able to think about the last thing you think about before you go to sleep, make it something positive. So when you go into that dream world, you're already in a positive state of mind. That's what I'll try and think to myself. If I can think, I'm going to get up tomorrow, it's going to be a good day tomorrow. Think that just before you go to sleep. Then when you sleep and you dream, your dreams might take a different path because you're on that positive vibe. You know what I mean? I think that's a good way of thought. And I think it's a good way to try and channel your mind and try and keep your brain active, and not so much active, but more in a positive path. That if good things are going to happen, I think if you can stack the odds in your favour in any way, if you're dreaming about positivity and you wake up positive, then surely if you speak it, believe it, receive it. You know what I mean? That's what I try and think anyway. That's what I'm trying to do. Whether it unfolds, you never know. I never know. I'll never know until it does unfold, I suppose. I often try and think of, things before I go to bed, positive thoughts like, oh, my YouTube channel's going to be a success. Everything's going to be cool. I'm going to be able to move to Thailand. I'm going to be able to live the life I really want, the travelling life, going around, seeing different things. I visualise it, and hopefully by speaking out loud in front of 80 people at the moment here now, and hopefully it will happen for me. It's life isn't a given. You've got to go out there and get it. Don't expect anyone just to give it to you, but you've got to put the effort in, I think, to achieve things. The more you put, the bigger the effort, the bigger the reward. That's what I try and believe anyway. So hopefully that's put a positive note on what would seem to be quite a morbid stream at the moment, but with no music. I'm having to keep you entertained just with my voice. Wow, how am I doing it? I don't know. But hey, tomorrow is a new day. I'm going back on site tomorrow. It's a full week for me. Been in every day, although some days everyone canned it off early because of the weather. But yeah, it'll be a full week tomorrow. I've got some brickwork to wrap around the plot. So that'll be the task tomorrow. Hopefully we get that wrapped round. Everyone will be happy. I'm going to keep on cracking on, laying in bricks and just trying to achieve the next step on the ladder, the next step up. We've got the Tricky Bricky, not the Tricky Bricky, but the Ultra Funkular Secret Island party coming up. So that's something to look forward to. So yeah, not everything is down and out at the moment. There is good things coming. The cloud won't lurk over me for long, I'm sure. So yeah, we've got a ground floor tomorrow to brick up. That's going to be cool. We're going to get that done, and then it's all about Tricky just getting my head down now and saving up some dough and trying to get this computer sorted. Renzo's been an absolute star. Massive shout out to Renzo. He's tried to guide me through what's wrong with my computer. I took the panel off the side to clean it, to get the dust out of it, and then it all worked. So I went back on and everything, and then suddenly the screen just froze. I turned it off, turned it back on again, and nothing. The screen won't come on. The PC comes on, but maybe the monitor's screwed. I don't know. I've tried a new HDMI lead. I've tried everything. I've gone through videos on YouTube, going through all the usual stuff. Turn it off, turn it back on again. Turn it off, take the battery out. Press and hold the start button. All the different things. So many different videos I've gone through and tried to eradicate the problem. So really the only thing I've got left to test now is the monitor itself. It comes on, it just says signal not received. So I'm presuming that there is no signal coming from the computer to the monitor. That's what I'm assuming, but assumption's the mother of all fuck up, say. 91 people, wow. Amazing. Hi guys, welcome to the stream if you've only just joined. The bad news is, unfortunately, I lost my grandmother this morning. Big figure in my life. Her and my granddad been massive figures in my life, so it's a sad day for Tricky. But yeah, we go on, we push on, we move forward, we continue. We're gonna the next big thing for Tricky is get this computer sorted out, get this video made for the Ultra Front Killer, get my drone sorted, get back to Thailand, go and do some more travelling over there. I really feel like I need another Thailand blowout after today. I really do. I've only been back a week. There's more I want to see. There's more I want to show you guys. I think Koh Samet is a place I need to show you guys. New Rayon. That could be interesting. Yeah. It's a crazy old world. Hey. Life starts, life begins. 3-10. Well, you're out, you know. It's what they say, innit? 3-10. Long live mortal men. Any of you guys follow your religion? Yo. Oh dear, what a cat's ass. It feels like a right cat's ass of a day. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe if you haven't already. Plus the Tricky Bricky has got the merch store available. If any of you guys fancy checking that out, have a look. You might like something. If you don't, you know, you don't have to look. You don't have to look. But it's there if you want to have a look, you know. Yeah, got quite a lot of good press from me little video I did yesterday. It's only a little minute and a half one. Craig, I'm sorry. I apologise now, man. I didn't even make the 8 minutes, man. You wouldn't have even got your cigarette rolled in the time that one went through. But I lost my computer. It's like I've lost my legs. I feel really weird doing a live stream over my mobile phone again. Feels like all the effort and everything that we put into getting the show up to a standard where it was, and how pretty damn cool it can be at times, you know. We've had some brilliant nights on that Tricky Bricky experience, and without the computer, it feels like it's wasted. So it's got to continue. It needs to continue. As much as it might help other people, you know, when I watch and I entertain you guys and that, it helps my mental health. Puts me in a place where I feel like I've got some value. I'm actually doing something good with my life instead of being a Herbert. Yeah, giving something back almost for all the years I've been a little shit. Oh, Christ, what is it with people dying recently? Oh, man. Seems weird. That seems weird. Cheers, everyone. Here's to my nan, yeah? To Tricky's nan. God rest her soul. Godspeed, nan. You're up there with Grandad now. You're up there, my old Grandad. Huh. You're in a better place. Where you should be. It's down Seaview Avenue. Ready for me to walk in the back door and just go, oi, oi. And then I go, oi, oi, who's that? Adam, Malcolm, which one are you? Get in here. Oh, it's you, is it? I heard you've been on holiday. Yes, Nan. How are you? You haven't got much for tan. Were you in the bar? Oh, Nan. She told me, last time I spoke to my Nan, she told me she was proud of me. And that she told me that she wished she'd done as much travelling as I have done. And it's the one thing she regretted in her life, not seeing more of the world. She didn't see much. My Nan, I don't think she ever left. I don't know. I have to ask my mum 100%, but I don't think she left the British Isles. I think she might have gone to Ireland. I think that's as far as she ever went in her life, in her 90 odd years. I feel bad about that. I know it's a generation thing where it was, you know, when people were born in the 1930s, and that travelling wasn't such a big thing back then. You know what I mean? The only planes that were really about were ones that are bombing other countries and stuff, Spitfires and Lancaster bombers and that. And people jumping on airplanes to go abroad was a very rare occurrence, wasn't it? Back in my nan's youth. I mean, the 50s, you know, 50s and 60s, it started getting a bit more popular, I suppose. But travelling the UK, it was the 70s really where it started kicking off with the package holiday, where we all decided, you know, what we're going to do. We're not going to go down to, we're not going to Brighton this summer. We're not going to Margate. We're not going to Newquay. We're not going to Blackpool. We're going to Spain. We're off to Spain. Going to go to Spain, and we're going to go over there for the holiday instead. It's only a couple of hours. Going to get on a plane and go over there. But we need to make a few changes. We've got nothing to eat on a Sunday, so we want a roast dinner provided, and we need a bingo. Quote Mickey Flanagan. The speech for the old Delhi belly. You'll get the shits. Go to Spain, are you? Yeah, it's lovely. The weather's down there, lovely. Your neighbour goes, yeah, it's lovely, yeah. But you'll get the shits. You know, anyone who goes to Spain for the first time gets the shits. The paella and all of that sort of stuff. Crazy, isn't it? But there we go. Tricky's not his normal self, is he? Not my normal self. And, you know, I'll be going to work. I've been driving to Cressing, which isn't far from me. It's 18 miles, I think. 17, 18 miles away from me. Lovely bunch of lads I'm working with over there. We're getting the blocks down and that. I'm the senior figure in the gang, I think. I think I'm the oldest. So I get a little bit of respect off the guys, which is nice because I've been in the game longer than all of them, it seems, anyway. So, you know, I get asked, what do you think, Tricky? What's the best thing to do here? And well, what I'd do is this. What I'd do is that. You know, things like when you're bonding out to a reveal, you go full block, and you end up with like, say, a 90mm piece at the end for it to work bond, just where the door lands in the flank. You know what I mean? The measurements, and like that's how you can't put that block out. You can't put that block out on the end there. You know what I mean? That 75mm bit at the end. What you do is put your full block at the end and put the block out in a bit. So you got a full block at the end, so it's stronger. So you know, and you obviously you got ties every course up a reveal, but you want a full block there because that's where someone's going to be slamming a door. Or one day you're going to have your door open and then the front door's open and the back door's going to go bang, and you've got a block out in the end. That's just going to go pom, isn't it? It's just going to pop off. The glue don't stick that well. And it all depends on what muck you've got going on as well, isn't it? How hot the day was. Does it really key in? Days like today, the muck dries out before it's even attached itself to the block. You know, it's like powder within about 10 seconds. You need to be dunking your blocks. You need a big water butt in the middle. Plonk your block in that first. Here we go, crackling. So water sucks into the block. Then you know it's going to key. Then get the fucker on there. Rub it in. Whee. But who is going to have 4 water butts down the flank? Who's going to bring the water over? Pod carrier looking after 4 bricklayers. There we go. Let's put something else on your back. Get me water. I want water butts all filled up right the way through there. Another job for the hod carrier. Yeah. Poor bastard. Hot day. Now I want you to bring water. You should be happy. I've given you a wet job. Nah, it is all good though. It is all good. I bumped into, do you know what? The guy who actually took me off of the hod and gave me my first chance on the trail, he's actually one of he's got a gang over there on this site as well, and I see him. It's lovely to see him. He goes, Adam! Wow! I never thought I'd see you on site again. I've watched your stuff. Oh, Pucker, brilliant. Wow, you're doing amazing. Bang, I always knew you had it in you. He's good, man. Nick, mate. He's only a couple of years older than me, but he had a belief in me because I was a hard worker. I grafted. I didn't answer back, but it was always constructive. I was asking a question for a reason. You know what I mean? I say, what? Why am I doing that, Mush? Nah, wouldn't it be quicker? And then he'd explain to me why. Not just tell me, he'd explain to me why he was asking me to do it. Not just tell you, do that. And you're none the wiser. If someone tells you, look, what I want you to do is move all them, because then that's going to make that easier to do that later. You think, oh, all right. Then you know you've got a purpose. You're doing something, that you're achieving something, and you're doing something, you've got a purpose for it, and you know that you're part of the cogs that keep the watch ticking. Yeah. So Nick had a very good way of talking to people. He never belittled you. He spoke to you like an adult, and he respected you. Respected your job. He knows how hard your job it is. No one likes being a hog carrier, do they? When you first start, you have to do that time to respect the hog carrier, and then you learn the method of how to make a job run smoothly. You don't waste a step. You learn a way. You evolve into a pre-empting, forward-thinking someone in construction, and that is key with it. You could be the quickest bricklayer in the world, but if you're not a forward thinker, you could lay bricks down the line. Jesus Christ, flying along. But if you're not thinking of the next bit, what's the point in flying down the line and laying 600 bricks as quick as hell, and then you're waiting around 2 hours because you've got nothing loaded out in front, you've got nothing set up, you don't know where you're going next, blah, 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 and it's just, you fall out of bed, didn't you? So them early years of learning to get in front of the bricklayers, get in front, get that loaded, get that loaded, get that loaded. Then when you become a bricklayer, you start thinking like a hog carrier, what needs to be done next? And as you progress into being a ganger, then you really need to be cute, because you need to be the hog carrier in your brain, you need to be the bricklayer in your in your brain, you need to be the ganger in your brain, and you need to foresee any unforeseen circumstances in your brain. So you need all of that going on at once, and that shows the character of a man, and how much you learn every time you go on site. You should learn something every day. Every day you should learn something, whether it be you just learned something new on a drawing, or you've got a new drawing and now you know the measurements for the front windows off by heart. You don't have to look at that drawing again, because when you're on that house top, you know that it's 4 bricks from the corner and it's 1050 high, 14 courses from finished floor. It's halfway up or whatever. You know, you get these things in your mind, and then it becomes repetition, and then you work on a site and you know as soon as you're on that house type, wherever the house type, an Argyle or a Fitzgerald or a Winchester or whatever these stupid names these housing developers come up for these houses. Oh, I bought the forestry. Oh, lovely. What's the difference between the forestry and the Argyle? Oh, the forestry's got a blockwork gable and a balcony or a bay window. Oh, wicked. That house is worth another 30 grand because it's got a bay window on it. Whoopee-doo. And all that really is done is put a stupid little feature on the house which looks complete crap, if I'm honest. Bay windows look shit on houses. I hate bay windows on boxes. Little box, we'll chuck a bay window on it and make it look interesting. No, doesn't look interesting. It looks exactly what it is. Someone's stuck a little bay window on the front. A little freaking roof going up into the house. Incorporates loads of work for the bricklayer. Oh Christ, now we can't pull the line through. We can't pull the lines through all the way through square. We've got to put extra damp trays in. All that crap. Oh God. Jesus. If you're building boxes, you're building boxes. If you're building cute houses, decent houses, you're building them. There's no sort of in between. I don't think there's an in between. There shouldn't be an in between. It's one or the other, isn't it? You've either got a council house or you've got a house. Which one do you want? Council box or a private owned decent house with loads of features in it, done properly, pay for something decent. I don't like these in between things. that are trying to be something they're not. I know what we'll do to make this place look good. We'll put an expansion joint, 440 round the corner, chuck a drain pipe down there and change from block work into brickwork. And we'll clad the front or render the front, and then round the back it's brickwork. Oh, that looks really nice, doesn't it? We'll put some monocouche on there, blue monocouche. Skim it on so thin that when it gets wet you can see all the block work behind it. Yeah, that's really good. Well done, Taylor Wimpey. Well done, Bellways. You've really outdone yourself for these designs. Oh dear. Whatever happened to the proper houses? The proper ones. The real decent feature work, coin work up the corners. You know what I mean? Voisseurs, sprayed arches, voisseurs, all the dental work round in the band lift. A joist lift. Joist lift used to be a pleasurable lift. That was where all the feature work used to be. You'd have a band of dogtooth or dental work or something around there. Really make that stand out, that bit. Now it's, oh God, joist lift. What a load of crap. Rattle round it. Big old steels on there. Chuck them big steel lintels on there. Then you put your damp tray on there, weep holes and all this crap. Oh my God. There's houses in London that are still standing today. Absolutely nothing wrong with them, and they never had all that crap in them. You know, mental, isn't it? It is mental. So anyway, yeah, Chucky, cheers. So yeah, the plan is then for Tricky Bricky, I've got to get my head down at work for the next few weeks. I've got to get a couple of grand together to buy a proper decent streaming and editing PC. Whether it means I've got to see up. I really need, the first thing I need to do is change my monitor. Now I want to buy another monitor anyway, because the one I've got at the moment, the one I've been using, look, you can see it here, I'm going to show you. There she is, there, that's my monitor at the moment. It's only a little 17-inch thing. Yeah, I'm hoping it's that's died, if I'm honest, because that'll be the cheapest thing to replace out of everything. It's just a monitor. If it's just a monitor, then I'm laughing. But I want to buy a decent monitor anyway. I want one of them curved ones, 49-inch curved one. I want to mount it on the wall, get it on there properly, and then I want to get my whole. If it is the monitor that is the problem, then I could just plug my PC back in and we'll go again. But if it's not the monitor, I want a new monitor anyway, so it's not going to hurt me to buy a new monitor. Then after that, it's got to be PC. I've got keyboard, I've got mouse, I've got all my equipment that I need for doing my show. I don't really think I've shown you guys this before. Look, let's show you a little bit. I mean, it's a right pigsty. Please don't judge me at the moment, because I'm trying to fix everything up at the moment. I've got my old laptop there. Look, that's not working. I've got my PlayStation there. I've got all sorts of stuff. I've got all the cables and that. But look, there's my mics. Look at the bird's nest of wires, guys and girls. There's the Rodecaster Pro. That's how I do all my music, yeah. And that's how I've got my, I press like that. You're watching the Tricky Bricky Experience. All my different stuff on there. Then I've got that there. That's my camera switcher board. Yeah, so that thing changes the four cameras. So that's a cooling pad there. Speakers, ice light, wires everywhere. We've got a camera there. I did have a camera up here as well. Boom, but I've took it down. So that's gone. Then down here, look, we've got all this sort of stuff here, look. Keyboards, microphones. Oh, it's all there. Jesus, wires everywhere. Laptops, cables, masks, PlayStation stuff. Mate, the place is a tip. It's an absolute tip at the moment. Here's all my cameras, my drones, look. Cameras, drones, disco lights, elephants. Got all the stuff. Got all the gear. No idea. Tricky brickies, look. Boom. Love it. Got the full studio. Just need to get it all set up properly. And as a one-man band, let's twist this back round. Wee. As a one-man band, it's not as easy. You know, I always say this. It's hard to do this on your own. And remember, I'm no spring chicken. I know I'm not over the hill yet, but I'm no spring chicken. I'm 42 years of age. I started doing this when I was 40 during COVID. Complete novice. I've got to where I've got to. I've managed to, get 5,000 odd subscribers, and I've had like over 1.5 million views and stuff. And I think, well, I've achieved something. You know what I mean? Some people go on YouTube and that and don't get anywhere near that. And I think, well, yeah, okay, I'm doing all right. I'm doing okay. I'm going in the right direction, but I'm not quite to the level I want to be at, and that keeps you hungry. You know, that's what I sort of try and say to myself. Anyway, it keeps you hungry to always want to achieve more. I'm not where I want to be, and even what is my target? I haven't got a target. As soon as I reach a target, I want to better it. I want to go higher. I want to go higher and higher and higher. So hopefully, one day I'll get to a level where I'm really happy with, and I don't just, as I've said before to guys and girls, people and stuff on here, I don't just want to do bricklaying on my show, because I think I've got a lot more to give. I've got a lot of talents. Obviously, my drone stuff. I'm quite confident in front of the camera. Well, at least I think I am. I might come across as a bit of a dick sometimes, but my heart's always been in the right place. And I think with positive thinking and doing what I can do, what I've learned, my skill set, I should be able to succeed in my dream is really to become a full-time YouTuber. I don't really want to be doing, but by the age of 50, I'd love to be doing this full time. Whether YouTube dies completely and another streaming service takes over, because that does happen. Back in the days, MySpace and Vines, and then suddenly YouTube and Facebook just wiped them out and they're gone. So, but I'd love to get to a decent level on my YouTube and be able to sit at home, think long and hard. Right, what do people want to see? What are people interested in? What's the most current affair? What's the fad? What is the thing that's going on? Right, research it. Go and do it. Go and vlog it. Go and find the real stuff. Do all the research and get there and do things at the right time. And it is only time and effort and practice and learning. There's nothing to stop you from doing anything in life. So for me to be able to achieve that is the same as anybody else's goal. Like Elon Musk's goal to go into Mars. My goal is to become successful on YouTube and hopefully one day be big enough that my kids might see me on here and go, wow, that's my dad. You know what I mean? That's the goal. That's the long-term goal. And ultimately as well, have absolute fun doing it while I'm doing it. Live a happy life. Because that's what it's about. And like days like today where I've lost a valuable member of my family, it just highlights the fact that I should live my life as best and as make the most of every moment while you've got it. Because you ain't here forever. None of us are. There's one thing you can't escape. That's the old Grim Reaper's locker room. So if any of you are having any down thoughts or anything like that, just always think you're here for a short time. Make the most of every single day. Don't worry about things that might stress you out, because in the big scheme of things, you're wasting valuable time on things that are negative. Yo. Welcome to the Tricky Bricky's Philosophy Hour. Yeah, it's all good in the hood, eh? Do you know what I think I'm going to do, guys and girls, yeah? I'm going to shut this stream down, right? And I'm going to open up a new one. I'm going to do a stream yard. I'm going to do a stream yard stream, yeah? So if anyone wants to join in and can come on the screen, we can all have a chat. So, yeah, if anyone's up for that, I'm thinking about shutting this stream down and moving over to one of them. So, thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. Thank you so much for all your support and everything that everyone's given me tonight. For me nan, we had passing of me nan, bless her soul. She ain't come to terms with it, but I'm sure over the next few days I will. Yeah. Again, sorry, yes. Yeah. I think I need to interact a little bit more with some people, you know, at the moment. I think I need to actually talk to people live on the air. So I'm going to do this stream yard, okay? So you guys are more than welcome to join me on that stream, which I'm going to start in a couple of minutes after this one. Thanks again, guys, for tuning in. You've been great. Please don't forget to hit that thumbs up, like and subscribe. And yeah, I'm going to do a stream yard. Give me a couple of minutes and I'll start it, and I will call it Chicky's StreamYard. Yeah. Then you'll know what it is. Cheers, guys. Love you all, yeah? Thank you so much for being there for me. It does mean a lot, and it does mean a hell of a lot to me. It really does. God bless you. Boom!